Yes class, now we come to our next phylum, which is Annelida. Annelida name had been given by scientist Lamarck, and the meaning of the name is, it has come from the word annulus, which means ring. Now the body on first glance, it seems as if it has many rings attached to it, because they look, it's a similar type of organ repeating. That is basically known as metamerically segmented. Metamerically, these animals, they are metamerically segmented. What does it mean? It means that they have repeating unit of same structure, like one segment, whatever organ internally and externally, how it looks, a segment. So the whole body is composed of this segment only. There is a repeating unit of this segment. So that makes it look ring-like, and this is known as metamerical segmentation. This character has appeared for the first time in animal world in phylum Annelida. It is very much Annelidan character. So metamerical segmentation is there. Body is coelomate, as we all know, and vermiform, long cylindrical body, it is known as vermiform. Another important feature of Annelida is they have epidermal bristle, which is known as chitae or setae. Now, how are they? What do they look like? Suppose this is a TS of the organism, and these are the outgrowths. These are the outgrowths. These are chitinous outgrowth, which is known as setae or chitae, and they help in locomotion, or since they are made of chitin, it is a tough material, it provides strength to the organism. So this is chitae. This is again an Annelidan character. Then look at this structure. It shows parapodia. Parapodia means legs. Podia means feet. So these are the locomotory organ of Annelida, parapodia. It is present in each segment. Their excretory organ is nephridia, and circulatory system is closed type. Closed type means blood remains in blood vessel all the time. It never comes out in the coelom. Trocophore larva is present in this phylum. Respiration is through body wall. Respiratory organ has not been yet developed very well. They respire through body wall, and so the body wall has to be kept moist all the time. So they live in soil, moist soil. Clitellum. Clitellum is an important organ of this phylum. It's basically an egg case. Here egg cocoon is formed, clitellum. It remains between 14th to 17th segment, and the fertilized egg stays over here for some time, and they are given a case like a cocoon. So this development takes place in clitellum, and clitellum is a characteristic feature of Annelida. So these are, every phylum, they have few characteristic feature which belongs to only that phylum. So here clitellum, parapodia, these are those characters. And when you are asked to write character of say particular phylum, say Annelida, then please mention parapodia, clitellum, this kind of character, which is phylum specific. So clitellum is present, it acts as egg capsule. So that's all. Example is Nereis, Ferretima, which is earthworm, and Hirudinaria, which is leech. So this is all about Annelida. Now next phylum, which is Mollusca. Mollusca name suggests soft. Mollis means soft. That means primarily these animals, they are very soft in nature. Second largest invertebrate phylum after Arthropoda, it is Mollusca, who has most number of species. Soft body covered with thick epidermal cuticular skin called mantle. This is a very important feature of Mollusca. Their body is covered with, the soft body is covered with an exoskeleton, which is this is not an exoskeleton, this is also a soft part, but it secretes an exoskeleton. Okay, so the name of this part is mantle. Mantle is epidermal cuticular skin. It's a kind of skin, a little thicker and made up of cuticle. And mantle is the structure, is the organ which secretes the shell. The shell, the characteristic shell of Mollusca, of Pila globosa. When we see Pila globosa, what comes to mind? The shell. Then the shell which we use in puja, during puja. Those shells, they are made up of calcium carbonate. Those hard structure, the shell, they are secreted by mantle. Mantle is inside the body of the animal. This has mantle inside it, just beneath the layer, and it secretes calcium carbonate shell. So mantle and shell, these are the characteristics of Mollusca. And let's see what are the others. Respiration by Ctenidia. This is yet another feature. Ctenidia. Ctenidia as respiratory organ occurs in only Mollusca. Ctenidia, it's a characteristic feature of Mollusca. Ctenidia, pulmonary sac or mantle membrane. So question might be asked, name a phylum in which organism breathe with the help of pulmonary sac. So the answer will be Mollusca. Molluscans, they breathe usually with ctenidia or pulmonary sac, and sometimes also mantle membrane. Sense organ, ostradium. It's a chemoreceptor, ostradium. It is located in the feet because the land snail, they move with the help of feet, wriggling the feet. So there they need to test what kind of land they are on. And ostradium, this is a chemoreceptor, it helps them in doing that. These are the sense organs, ostradium. And the balancing organ in case of water, like those organisms which live in water, molluscans are basically aquatic creature. So statocyst they have as balancing organ. So these are the special features of Mollusca. And statocyst, you would know perhaps, it is present in humans also. In ear we have statocyst. Here also that is helped in balancing organ only. So statocyst is present in Mollusca also and is used as balancing organ. So mantle, shell, ctenidia, ostradium, statocyst. These are the characteristic features of Mollusca. Now this is a very rough diagram. This is Achatina, this is a land snail, and this is Spila globosa, water snail. So the shell is made up of calcium carbonate. So this is all about Mollusca. So class, now we have come to the most interesting phylum of all, which is phylum Arthropoda. And phylum Arthropoda is also known to be the most successful phylum in this world. In animal kingdom, arthropodans are the ones who are most successful in surviving in this world. They have been there since almost when first multicellular animals started coming up, and they have survived ever since. So what are the characters which make them so special? Let us see. First of all, the name itself says Arthropoda. Arthron means jointed, poda means legs. So they have jointed legs. Presence of chitinous exoskeleton. So this chitinous exoskeleton makes the body very strong. The body is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. Before this we haven't seen so clear-cut division of the shape of body, but Arthropoda, they have a distinct shape of the body and it is divided into head, thorax and abdomen. Mouth with distinct mouth part. This again helps in proper feeding. So mouth is highly developed. This is also for the first time it has happened in animal kingdom up till now. Respiration by trachea. You can see this dot like thing. These are called spiracles. And these are the ending of tube-like trachea. Trachea runs along the body and it carries gas in them directly from the atmosphere. So the animal gets oxygen directly from the atmosphere, each and every cell of the body. Then trachea in case of insect and book lung in case of spiders. Excretory system is Malpighian tubule in case of insect, and green gland in case of prawn, coxal gland in case of spiders. So these are sometimes asked in MCQs regarding all these special features. Then that's it. Body is divided. This is a rough diagram of insects showing the different body parts, and you can see here the legs here are located only in the thoracic region. Insects have 3 pairs of legs, so they are attached to thoracic region. Also thoracic region has 2 pair of wings. Now this is spider. Spider has 4 pairs of legs, all attached to the thoracic region. So this is the character of Arthropoda, the most successful phylum in the world. There are 1.8 million species that has been discovered till now, and from them 1 million are insect itself. So from this number only one can assume that how successful this particular phylum is. Now, another thing that remains is sometimes it is asked to give similarities and differences between Annelida and Arthropoda. So, differences you can see, there are many differences from the characters you can find out, like they have jointed legs. Annelids don't have jointed legs. They have distinct mouth part. This is also missing in Annelid. But what is similarity between these two phyla? One would be metameric segmentation. Both the Arthropoda and Annelida, they have metamerical segmentation in their body. Plus, you can mention triploblastic, coelomate, all these features you can mention along with this. But metamerical segmentation is common feature between Annelida and Arthropoda. So, this is it. Yes, class. Now we have come to the last phylum of invertebrate, that is phylum Echinodermata. Echinodermata, the name means spiny skin. They are strictly marine. They have oral aboral surface. Oral aboral surface. They are flattish animal with 5 arms, and they have oral aboral surface. And they have characteristic organ which is known as water vascular system. Now this system is present only in Echinodermata. Let us talk about this system. See here, this is the aboral surface. Here you can see a small opening that is known as madrepori, and in this oral surface you will see this ambulacral groove in all the 5 arms, plus on both sides of ambulacral groove there are rows of tube feet. Tube feet structure that also has openings. So water goes inside through madrepori, goes inside the ambulacral groove and comes out through tube feet. So as water comes out through tube feet, so the pressure goes on the opposite side, and as such animal is moved on the opposite side. So this is how tube feet helps in locomotion of the organism. So this is it. This is the oral surface. Here it is mouth, and aboral surface anus and madrepori. And so this is the important structure of Echinodermata. Example are starfish, sea urchin, sea cucumber, sea lily. These are the examples. So with this we come to the end of invertebrata phylum. Now we shall go to chordata.